political Nataka in Karnataka has entered day 4. And after two MLAs, in fact, pulled out of the Congress-JDS alliance, so Congress will be counting its herd on Friday. This after 4 Congress MLAs got closeted in a Mumbai hotel and were reportedly contacted by the BJP. Congress has issued a whip for all its MPs to be present in the meeting tomorrow or quit the party. Senior Congress leader Mallikarjun Kharge will also be reaching Bengaluru today. Meanwhile, 104 BJP MLAs continue to be holding up inside the Gurugram hotel and are expected to stay there for one more day. Meanwhile, BJP Karnataka Chief B.S. Yediyurappa along with other party leaders will today be reaching Tumkur in Karnataka to pay a visit to an ailing Lingayat.
ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 8 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ತುಮಕೂರು ಹೋಗಿ ಅವರ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ವಿಚಾರಿಸಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಸಕರೆಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರಬೇಕು ಯಾವ್ದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಸಂಭವನೀಯ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಯಾರು ಅವರ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯಗಳೇನು ಕಳೆದ 2 ದಿವಸ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿದ್ಧತೆಗಳು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಗುರಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡಿ 20 ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಸೀಟು ಗೆಲ್ಲಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಕಳ ವಿಶೇಷ ಗಮನ ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಾಳೆ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಶಾಸಕರು ಉತ್ತರ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಗಾಲದ ವೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮತ್ತು ಚುನಾವಣೆ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಸಿದ್ಧತೆಗಳು ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ.
Day 3 of Karnataka political blockbuster tamasha. Over 100 BJP MLAs closeted in a luxury Gurugram hotel and 4 Congress dissidents at a Mumbai 5-star hotel. Resort politics spilled onto the streets, workers protesting in both cities. Even riding horses to protest alleged horse trading.
Haryana Congress committee members have gathered over here outside ITC Grand Bharat to protest the BJP MLAs who are in fact inside a resort over here and saying that the BJP is engaging in poaching and horse trading over here, telling that the Prime Minister and the Bharatiya Janata Party should stop any sort of poaching. आप लोग जो यहाँ पर सारे आए हुए हैं किस लिए आए हुए हैं? आप लोग जो सारे यहाँ आए हुए हैं किस लिए आए हुए हैं?
ये देश की सबसे बड़ी भ्रष्टाचार सरकार है, तानाशाही है। इसका सीधा जीता हुआ सबूत यह है कि जो आलीशान 5-स्टार होटल के अंदर जनप्रतिनिधियों को कैद किया गया है और उनको तरह तरह के लालच दिए गए हैं। हम इनके चेहरे का नकाब हटाने के लिए आए हैं।
Amidst the political crisis, Karnataka Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy remains confident of numbers.
My number is actually sufficient number is there with me. Everything is under control, don't worry.
A day after 2 independent MLAs pulled out of the JDS Congress alliance, 2 dissident Congress MLAs were spotted at the Mumbai's Renaissance Hotel. 2 other Congress MLAs remain incommunicado. But the Congress, which plans a head count of MLAs on Friday, put up a brave face.
At this point of time, we don't know why they went to Mumbai. If there is something to it, we will discuss within the party forum and we will resolve it. There is no issue.
The Congress party, the Janata Dal government in Karnataka is stable, will be stable.
The BJP has smelled blood, with former Karnataka Chief Minister Yediyurappa strategizing with the BJP chief Amit Shah.
To hide their own failures and shortcomings, they've been targeting the BJP and in fact trying to lure some MLAs of the BJP by giving them certain offers. The BJP is intact and JDS coalition is on the verge of a collapse.
Now, 5-star politics rages on in Karnataka even as the state battles drought. Poaching, intrigue and also backroom deals have become the order of the day and have taken primacy over governance. So much so that the citizens in Karnataka are extremely disappointed with their elected representatives because it looks like and seems like they have all the time in the world to play games rather than actually deal with citizens' day-to-day problems. With Mayuresh in Mumbai, Paulomi Saha in Gurugram and also my colleagues Shalini and Nagarjun in Bengaluru, this is Nolan Pinto for India Today.
My colleagues Shalini Lobo and Tanushree are joining me for more inputs on this story. Shalini Lobo is live with me from outside B.S. Yediyurappa's residence in Bengaluru. Shalini, what is the BJP going ahead and strategizing? Many factions are going ahead and also saying that BJP's end game is basically to deny power to the Congress-JDS alliance rather than going ahead and forming the government in the state of Karnataka, which in fact will be a big statement right ahead of the 2019 general elections.
Indeed, and what is interesting to know is that the BJP was hoping to get around 15 MLAs to resign, 15 MLAs on their side. But however, unfortunately, they could only get 6 in 2 independent and 4 Congress. But the Congress top brass also held high-level meetings the whole day yesterday, and by the end of the day, they were very happy. You know, you had the former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, you had KPCC President Dinesh Gundu Rao, several ministers were also present at that meeting. The Deputy CM also joined them. It was he came around 8:45 in the morning, and KC Venugopal as well, and it went on till around 5-6 in the evening. And by the end of the day, all of them came out with big smiles on their faces, saying that there is nothing to worry about. So this clearly shows that the Congress is in constant touch with their so-called disgruntled MLAs who are sitting in Mumbai as well. They have asked for a legislative meeting to take place on the 18th, and they've also said that if those who do not come to this meeting, it will be regarded as a loss of membership, and also they will take action under the anti-defection law. Now, what no one expected is the untimely news of the Lingayat seer being in ill health. He's on the ventilator in the mud, and that's why senior leaders had to leave Gurugram and come to Bengaluru. I'm outside B.S. Yediyurappa's house, and he's also going to leave from his residence, say, in another half an hour, and we probably get a word from there. But the Congress and the JDS confident that Operation Kamala is actually on a soft ground, and they're not going to go through it. But tomorrow is when we'll see whether Congress indeed has its entire flock intact.
All right, let's also get in a word from Gurugram, where my colleague Tanushree Pandey is there from that very resort where the BJP MLAs are in fact all cooped up. Tanushree, we are talking about this luxury resort, and the per-day tariff is more than 30,000 as far as per room is concerned. Where is all this money coming from? Where the MLAs in fact are not really looking at their own state, busy playing resort politics, and I believe they are going to be staying for one more day there.
Absolutely. In fact, what we have learned so far, Griha, is that these MLAs have been asked by the party top brass yesterday to stay in this resort, in this plush ITC hotel in Gurugram, Manesar for another 24 hours, while 2 leaders, V. Somanna and Mr. Yediyurappa, they have flown out of Delhi and they have flown out of Bangalore. As my colleague Shalini has rightly mentioned, that their Lingayat, one of the most tall leaders of Lingayat and prominence here, he's in very critical health condition. So for that, they had to fly out of Delhi, but all the MLAs, rest of the MLAs have been asked to stay put here, camp for another 24 hours. And as far as where is this money coming from? Because Griha, even if we do the math and do the least calculation, the tariff for one room is rupees 35,000. So even if we do the least calculation, the per day cost is nowhere less than 40 lakhs for 104 MLAs. So where is this entire money coming from? That's a very big question which BJP really needs to answer. But what our sources are telling us is that BJP has suffered a loss as far as Operation Lotus is concerned. The Congress MLAs with BJP were trying to get in their side. They have now developed a cold feet, and they are not going to succumb to the pressures of BJP. And what we are learning through our sources in the party, that BJP top brass have asked their MLAs that Operation Lotus has been dropped out. So this is what our party sources are telling us. But Griha, for now, I can tell you that there is a sense of fear on both the sides, which is still looming. The Congress is going to head count its MLAs tomorrow, and BJP's MLAs right now they are camping in this plush hotel of ITC in Manesar. Let's see how this entire political battle turn out to be as the day approaches its end.
All right, Tanushree and Shalini, thank you so much for joining us. Meanwhile,